Hello students, I am Ashish Chawla. Today we start the new chapter, that is cubes and cube root. तो सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे कि what do you mean by cube? Cube of a number x is obtained when the number is multiplied by itself 3 times. तो cube क्या है? Cube of number x, the cube of number x is obtained when x or the number is multiplied by itself 3 times. So we can say that cube of x is x multiplied by x multiplied by x, that is x is multiplied by itself 3 times, or simply we write x raised to the power 3, that is x cube. So for example, cube of 7, the cube of 7 is, we have to multiply 7 3 times, 7 into 7 into 7, that is 343. So the cube of 7 is 343. Now what is the cube of minus 2? The cube of minus 2 is, we have to multiply minus 2 3 times, minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. So minus 2 into minus 2, that is plus 4, plus 4 into minus 2, we are getting minus 8. So cube of minus 2 is minus 8. Now what is the cube of 2 by 3? So we have to multiply 2 by 3 by itself 3 times, that is 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. So 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. 3 into 3, that is 9. 9 into 3, that is 27. So the cube of 2 by 3 is 8 by 27. Now what is the cube of 1 2 by 3? So 1 2 by 3 can be written as 5 by 3. This is a mixed fraction, we can convert in this form, that is 5 by 3. So the cube of 1 2 by 3 is, that is 5 by 3, and we have to multiply 5 by 3 3 times. 5 by 3, 5 by 3 and 5 by 3. So 5 into 5, that is 25. 25 into 5, that is 125. 3 into 3, that is 9. 9 into 3, that is 27. So cube of 1 2 by 3 is 125 by 27. Now what is the cube of, let's say 0.6? Now we have to multiply 0.6 3 times, 0.6 into 0.6 into 0.6. So we can convert them into decimal, or we can directly multiply these decimal numbers. Now when let's say see the number without decimals, let's say we have to multiply simply 6 into 6 into 6. So 6 into 6, that is 36. 36 into 6, that is 216. Now see the number of digits after the decimal, there is only one digit, here it is only one digit, and here it is only one digit. So total 3 digits after the decimal. So we have to place a decimal before the 3 digits, that is 1 2 3 in place before 3 digits. Okay, so this is the cube of 0.6, that is 0.21. So in this way we can find the cube of a number, that is the number multiplied by itself 3 times. So now we see about perfect cube. What do you mean by perfect cube? A natural number is said to be a perfect cube when it is a cube of some number. What is a perfect cube? A natural number is said to be perfect cube, when it is cube of some number. For example, 8 is a perfect cube because it is a cube of 2. It is a cube of 2. अगर हम 2 का क्यूब करेंगे तो हमें 8 मिलेगा. सो वी कैन से दैट 8 इज अ परफेक्ट क्यूब बिकॉज इट इज अ क्यूब ऑफ 2. सेम वे 27 is a perfect cube. Why? Because it is a cube of 3. So 27 is a perfect cube because it is a cube of 3. So in this way we can define a perfect cube. Now how we can know whether the given number is a perfect cube or not? Let's see the method how we can identify the given is a perfect cube or not. For example, check 216 is a perfect cube or not. Let's see the solution, how we can check whether the given number is a perfect cube or not. Simply we have to prime factorize the number. 216 is our number. Now simply we prime factorize the given number, that is 216. We start dividing by 2. 216 divided by 2 we get 108. 108 divided by 2 we are getting 54. 54 divided by 2 we are getting 27. And 27 is divided by 3, that is 9. Now 9 is divided by 3, we are getting 3, and 3 divided by 3 we are getting 1. So this is the prime factorization of 216. So 216 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now in order to check whether it is a perfect cube or not, we have to make the triplets of 3. There is a triplet of 3 and it is also the triplet of 3. So as we are making the triplets of 3, so we can say that the given number is a perfect cube. So nothing is left, all we make the triplets of 3, so that's why it is a perfect cube. And it is a cube of, we take one number from each triplet, that is 2 from this and 3 from this. So we can write this way, 2 into 3 the whole cube. So 216 is the cube of 6, that is 2 into 3, that is 6 cube. So 216 is a perfect cube and it is a cube of 6. Let's see the next question. Check 200 is a perfect cube or not. If not, by what number it should multiply? By what number it should multiply to get product as perfect cube? To get product as perfect cube. Now again, to identify whether 200 is a perfect cube or not, we have to prime factorize the number, that is 200. We have to prime factorize it. We start with 2, 100 is there. Again divide by 2, we are getting 50. Again divide by 2, we are getting 25. Again we divide 25 by 5, we are getting 5. 5 divided by 5, that is 1. So we write 200 as 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. Now to check it is a perfect cube or not, we have to make the triplets of 3. So here we are able to make the triplet of 3, but in 5 there is only 2 5s are there, so 1 5 is less. So in order to get 1 5, we have to multiply 200 by 5. So we required 1 5, so we have to multiply 200 by 5, so that we are getting the triplet of 5. So we are able to make the triplets of 5. So we take one number from each triplet, that is 2 from this one and 5 from this one. So 200 into 5, that is 1000, and 2 into 5, that's to the power 3. So 1000 is equals to 10 raised to the power 3. So if we multiply 200 by 5, this is our required answer. If we multiply by 200 by 5, we get a product, that is 1000, which is a perfect cube, and it is a cube of 10. So the required answer is 5. So we have to multiply 200 by 5 so that the product become a perfect cube. Okay, now we see the properties of a perfect cube. Properties of a perfect cube. The first property, cube of even number is always even. Example, 2 is an even number and its cube of 2 is 8, which is also even. 2 is even and the cube of 2 is 8, that is also even. Next property.
Cube of odd number is always odd number. Always an odd number.
Example, 3 and the cube of 3 is 27. So 3 is an odd number and its cube, that is 27, is also an odd number. Cube of negative number is also a negative number. अगर हम कोई नेगेटिव नंबर लेंगे और उसका क्यूब फाइंड करेंगे तो उसका क्यूब भी एक नेगेटिव नंबर आएगा. एग्जाम्पल, लेट्स से -5. सो क्यूब ऑफ -5 इज -125. -5 एक नेगेटिव नंबर है और जो उसका क्यूब है दैट इज -125, वो भी एक नेगेटिव नंबर है. सो द क्यूब ऑफ नेगेटिव नंबर इज ऑलवेज बी नेगेटिव, it never be positive. Now the fourth property, the sum of the cube of first n natural number is equals to the square of their sum. It means that अगर हम सभी n natural numbers के cube का sum करेंगे, that is sum of first n natural numbers cubes, तो इन सभी n नेचुरल नंबर्स की क्यूब का सम n नेचुरल नंबर की सम का स्क्वायर होगा. दैट द सम ऑफ n नेचुरल नंबर्स क्यूब्स is equals to the square of sum of n natural numbers. This is a property. We can verify this result as, let's say if we take an example of 3 natural numbers. Now the first 3 natural numbers cube sum, what it is? 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8 and 3 cube is 27. So 27 plus 8, that is 35, plus 1, that is 36. Now what is the sum of 3 natural numbers square? हमें क्या करना है, पहले 3 नेचुरल नंबर का सम करना है और जिसका सम आएगा उसका स्क्वायर करना है. So 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, that is 6, that is 6 square, that is equal to 36. So it is verified in the condition that the sum of the cube of first n natural number is equals to the square of the sum of n natural numbers. Now we see how we can find the cube of any number. We have a column method. By column method we can find the cube of a number. Cube of number by column method. Let's understand the method by using an example. Let's say if we want to find the cube of, let's say 29. अगर हमें 29 का cube find करना है, let's say we compare this number as AB. So we call 9 as B and 2 as A. Okay. So we have to make the 4 columns. In the first column we write A cube. In the next column I write 3A square B. In the next column I write 3AB square, and in the last column I write B cube. So we have to make the 4 columns. These are the 4 columns.
Initially we put the values of A and B. So A is 2, so we have to find A cube, that is 2 cube.
Now 3 into 2, that is 6, and 9 square is 81. So 6 into 81, we get 486. 9 cube is, that is 729. Now after that, what we have to do, we just
start with the last column. We underline the unit digit. We underline the unit digit and carry forward the remaining digits. We carry forward the remaining digits. That is 72 to the next column. Now here I am adding the 486 and the 72. So 6 plus 2, that is 8. 8 plus 7, that is 15. And 1 carry forward, that is 5. So 558. Again I underline the unit digit of this column and I carry forward the remaining digit to the next column, that is 55. So I write 55 here. Now again I am adding 108 plus 55. So 8 plus 5, that is 30. 1 carry forward. 5 plus 1, that is 6. 163. Now again I underline the unit digit, that is 3, and carry forward the remaining digits, that is 16. So I write 16 here. So 8 plus 16, that is 24. And in the first column I underline all the digits, that is 24. So I can say that the 29 cube is, write down all the digits which are underlined, that is 2, 4, 3, 8, 9. So the cube of 29 is 24389, that is 24,389. So in this way we can find the cube of a number. Now we talk about cube roots. What do you mean by cube roots? What do you mean by cube root? The cube root of a number x is that number whose cube is x. Cube root of number x is that number whose cube is x. Whose cube is x. For example, the cube root, we write cube root like in this way, that is cube root of 8. So the cube root of 8 is that number whose cube is 8. So we know that the cube of 2 is 8. So we can say that the cube root of 8 is 2. Okay. What is the cube root of 27? So cube root of 27 is that number whose cube is 27. And we know that the 3 cube is 27. What is the cube root of 64? Again the cube root of 64 is that number whose cube is 64. So we know that 4 cube is 64. So the cube root of 64 is 4. So in this way we can find the cube root. Now there are different ways to find the cube roots. The first method to find the cube root, method of finding cube roots. There are different methods to finding the cube root. The first method, that is a prime factorization method. With the help of prime factorization method, we can find the cube root of the given number. We understand this by an example. Find cube root of 512. Let's say we have to find the cube root of 512. So we have to prime factorize the 512. We start with 2. So 512 divided by 2, we are getting 256. Now 256 divided by 2, we are getting 128. Now 128 divided by 2, we are getting 64. When 64 is divided by 2, we are getting 32. And 132 divided by 2, we are getting 16. And 16 divided by 2, we are getting 8. And when 8 is divided by 2, we are getting 4. And 4 is divided by 2, we are getting 2. And when 2 is divided by 2, we are getting 1. So 512 can be written as 2 into 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 2. So 9 times the 2 occur, and we have to make the pair triplet of 3. This is one triplet, this is another triplet, and this is another triplet.
So as we are able to make the triplets, so and nothing number is left, no number is left, so we can say that 512 is a perfect cube. 512 is a perfect cube, and it is a cube of, we take one number from each triplet and we have to multiply all of them s to the power 3. So we can say that 512 is a perfect cube, and it is a cube of 8, because 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 that is 8 cube. So by this way we can find the cube root of the given number. So the cube root of 512 is 8. So we write simply cube root of 512 is 8. So in this way we can find the cube root of any number, that is by prime factorization method. Now we see the next method of finding this cube root. This method is known as the cube root by pattern method. Cube root by pattern method. Now to find the cube root by using this method, we have to write first we have to learn one series of the numbers, and the series is that is 1 7 19 37 61 91 and 127 and so on. So this series we have to learn to understand or to find the cube root by using this method. And there is a one way to remember this series as that हमें स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा 1 से. अब हम क्या करेंगे, 1 में इस टर्म में हम 6 के मल्टीपल्स ऐड करते जाएंगे. तो पहले हमने 6 को ऐड किया तो वी आर गेटिंग 7. नाउ 6 का नेक्स्ट मल्टीपल आएगा 12, तो 7 में आप 12 ऐड करेंगे तो आपको 19 मिल जाएगा. नाउ 19 में अगर आप 6 का नेक्स्ट मल्टीपल ऐड करोगे दैट इज़ 18, तो आपको 37 मिल जाएगा. नाउ 37 में आप नेक्स्ट मल्टीपल ऐड करोगे दैट इज़ 18 के बाद 24 आता है तो आपको 61 मिल जाएगा. इन दिस वे 24 के बाद दैट इज़ 30, 91 मिल जाएगा. नेक्स्ट 36 ऐड करोगे तो 127 मिल जाएगा. तो अब हम देखेंगे इस सीरीज़ को याद करने का फ़ायदा क्या है, तो हम कैसे क्यूब रूट फाइंड करते हैं. लेट्स से एग्जांपल के तौर पे अगर मुझे क्यूब रूट ऑफ 64 फाइंड करना है तो कैसे फाइंड करेंगे. मैंने 64 लिखा, मैं स्टार्ट करूँगा. अब 64 में से मैं सब्ट्रैक्ट करना स्टार्ट करूँगा नंबर्स, ये सारे नंबर्स जो ऊपर लिखे हुए हैं दैट इज़ 1. तो पहले मैंने 1 को सब्ट्रैक्ट किया, आई गेट 63. आफ्टर 1 देयर इज़ अ 7, आई हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट 7. नाउ 63 माइनस 7 आई एम गेटिंग 56. नाउ 7 के बाद नंबर है 19. नाउ 56 में से मैंने 19 माइनस किया तो आई एम गेटिंग 37. नाउ 19 के बाद नेक्स्ट नंबर है 37, तो मुझे 37 माइनस करना पड़ेगा. नाउ द नथिंग इज लेफ्ट. तो अब मैं ये देखूंगा कि मैंने कितने नंबर माइनस किए. 1 2 3 4, मैंने 4 नंबर माइनस किए हैं, तो क्यूब रूट ऑफ 64 इज 4. सो इन दिस वे वी कैन फाइंड द क्यूब रूट ऑफ अ नंबर. दैट इज अ पैटर्न मेथड, or you can say the successive subtraction method, and the series is this 1 7 19 37 61 91 127. और इसको याद करने का तरीका मैंने आपको बता दिया है. हमें क्या करना है, 1 से स्टार्ट करना है और हमें 6 के मल्टीपल्स ऐड करते जाने हैं, तो आपको ये सीक्वेंस मिल जाएगी. और जितनी बार आप सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे टू गेट द ज़ीरो, द हाउ मेनी टाइम्स दैट वी सब्ट्रैक्ट, दैट्स द आंसर. इफ वी सब्ट्रैक्ट 4 टाइम्स then 4 is the answer. That is cube root of 64 is 4. So in this way we can find the cube root of the number. And the next method that we discuss is the cube root by unit digit method. Cube root by unit digit method. So in this method, let's say we remember the one table, we have to make the one table. So here it is the unit digit of the number x, unit digit of number x, and here the unit digit of x cube. we have to make the two columns. Let's the number having a unit digit 0, and we know that the 0 cube is 0. If the number unit digit having 1 as a unit digit, then its cube is 1, 2, the 2 cube is 8, 3, the 3 cube is 27, and the unit digit of 27 is 7. Now if you have 4, 4 cube is 64, so the unit digit is 4. If you have 5 at the unit place, so 5 cube is 125, the unit digit is 5 again. Now if you have 6, the cube of 6 is 216, so we have again unit digit 6. If you have 7 as a unit digit, 7 cube is 343, the unit digit is 3. If you have 8, so 8 cube is 512, so unit digit is 2. If you have 9, so 9 cube is 729, so 9 is the unit digit, and no requirement. So what we observe that if a number having a unit digit 0, the cube of that number also contain the unit digit 0. If a number contain a unit digit 1, then its cube is also contain a unit digit 1. So we have to remember this table. Okay. Now how we can find the cube root of this way? Let's see an example. Let's say if we have to find the cube root of 117,649, लेट्स से हमें इसका क्यूब रूट फाइंड करना है। तो सबसे पहले हम क्या ऑब्जर्व करेंगे कि ये जो नंबर है इसकी यूनिट डिजिट क्या है, 9। सो हम 9 देखेंगे कहाँ पे आ रहा है, 9 यहाँ पे आ रहा है, और ये जो 9 आ रहा है ये कॉरस्पॉन्ड कर रहा है 9 को। सो इस नंबर का अगर आप क्यूब रूट निकालोगे, क्योंकि इसकी यूनिट डिजिट 9 है, तो इसका जो आंसर आएगा उसकी भी यूनिट डिजिट क्या होगी, 9 होगी, बिकॉज 9 विल कॉरस्पॉन्ड टू 9। नाउ आफ्टर दैट वी हैव टू कैंसिल द यूनिट टेंस एंड द 100 प्लेस, हम ये कैंसिल कर देंगे, हमें नंबर मिलेगा 117। नाउ अब हम ये सोचेंगे कि 117 के नियर परफेक्ट क्यूब कौन है। हमें मालूम है कि 4 का क्यूब 64 होता है और 5 का क्यूब 125 होता है, लेकिन 125 117 से बड़ा हो जाएगा, तो हमें छोटा क्यूब फाइंड करना है जो कि क्यूब भी हो और 117 से छोटा हो, तो दैट इज़ 4 क्यूब, दैट इज़ 64। सो हम यहाँ पे क्या लिखेंगे, 4। सो द क्यूब रूट ऑफ 117,649 इज़ 49। तो इस तरह से हम फाइंड कर सकते हैं। एक और एग्जांपल लेते हैं। लेट्स से मुझे फाइंड करना है क्यूब रूट ऑफ 531,441। सबसे पहले हम चीज़ को क्या ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, यूनिट डिजिट। इसकी यूनिट डिजिट कितनी है, 1। तो हम देख रहे हैं कि जो 1 है वो 1 को कॉरस्पॉन्ड कर रहा है, सो इसकी भी यूनिट डिजिट क्या होगी, 1। नाउ उसके बाद हम क्या करेंगे, यूनिट टेंस और 100 को कैंसिल कर देंगे। व्हाट इज़ लेफ्ट, दैट इज़ 531। और हमें मालूम है कि 8 का क्यूब 512 होता है जो कि 531 से छोटा है, और अगर हम 9 क्यूब करेंगे तो वो 729, वो 531 से बड़ा हो जाएगा, तो इसलिए हम यहाँ पे क्या लिखेंगे, 8, बिकॉज 8 क्यूब इज़ 512 एंड विच इज़ जस्ट बिलो 531। सो द क्यूब रूट ऑफ 531,441 इज़ 81। So in this way we can find the cube root of any number. This is for today. Thank you.